Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me. And I want to thank my subscribers. You can get a notification of these if you ding the bell. And I thank everybody who watches and brings their intuition to this because I feel like that's so magical. All right. So I always ask you to choose the stone that calls to you, the one that draws you. And we'll begin. For those of you who chose the purple and clear stone, this banded amethyst, we have the Queen of Coins, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So these are minor arcana, but they're nice ones. Well, this one could be a little bit of stress, but not much, because look at this. You with this Queen of Coins, you're doing great. You're stable. You've earned that. You've earned that stability in life. The coins can represent wealth, they can represent health, they can represent just a stable way of living, different sources of stability. And the Queen tells me you're good at that, you built that, it's rock solid. She can be the Earth Mother as well. Earth Mother, Earth Father, you know, she can be somebody who likes to care for others as well. We have the Five, and we have this Nine of Cups, which is your wish card, which is wonderful. But then we have this Five of Rods. Well, that can be some conflict around you, or it can be internal conflict. But, you know, it's not major. It's the stuff that happens when people are trying to learn and grow together, really, trying to build something together. Those are pages in a training exercise is what those are in that picture. So whether there's conflict around you, priorities. Wands are priorities. They're goals. They're a little bit of fire. It can be just, you know, part of growth. And it doesn't need to be a big deal. And obviously it isn't for you because you tend to make everything work. That's the only way I can say it with that Queen of Coins. And the Nine of Cups is lovely. It's sort of like, it's a sense of satisfaction. It's like, oh, I have my wish. And so there's a sense of accumulation there. That is the wealthy merchant. So there's a sense of, you know, having brought into your daily life, into your life right now, sources of emotional fulfillment, sources of comfort, sources of, you know, fun, pleasant emotions. Cups upright are holding emotions that are resources for you. So, you know, that Nine of Cups is a nice card. There may be something you've been wanting that comes through, or it may be that you're just enjoying the sources of fulfillment that you have built into your day, into your life right now. With that Queen of Coins, you know, that accomplishment, the sense of accomplishment here. So that's a terrific reading. And they are minor arcana, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a big thing, but that's a good reading. For those of you who chose this orange cornelian, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Page of Coins, we have the Six of Swords. All right, these are minor arcana also, so these can just be different aspects of this day. But they're just a variety of things happening here, aren't they? The Six of Swords is learning. It's everything you've learned. It's sometimes difficult lessons. It's sometimes stuff that was heavy. But look at this family is now moving out of the turbulent waters and into the calmer waters. So this family is going to take all of those lessons learned and make them assets, you know, make them something that helps them build a better future on the opposite shore. So there might be a gradual kind of coming into calmer waters here. I always see gradual with this card. And then we have the Four of Cups. And that is, sometimes that's a message that you don't want for good reason. You're just saying, I am not having that. I'm not hearing that. This message or this thing that's being offered has an emotional impact, and I'm not not having that right now. So sometimes that's what the Four of Cups is. Other times it's we've had dissatisfaction with the messages we have had, or things we have had that have been happening in our life that have an emotional impact. And we're so focused on that that we can't see Spirit is trying to bring us more emotional comfort, emotional, hope, positive emotions. Spirit is sometimes, see, this can be the Ace of Cups coming out of the clouds, right? That's the opportunity to feel better, to have a better emotional experience today. That can be that, and we're just having a hard time seeing it. I'm sorry, we have some really big birds out there cawing. But anyway, they're fighting over some big pine tree. Anyway, we've got the Four of Cups, and that can be either interpretation for you. And the Page of Coins is wonderful. It's like you've picked up something that's going to turn into better security. And so it could be a source of income. It could be money that will be coming in. It can be a new job. So it can be a source of better health, because coins can be health, but something that will increase your security. You've already picked it up. You've already thought of it, and it can grow into something terrific. This is a real hopeful card. So, and these can be different people in your life as well. Within these cards, what I see is a tough time lately. Maybe messages or things you've been learning that have not been welcome. But I see a turning. I see things are going to be getting better, and especially perhaps regarding your security. Things are going to be getting better, but you're not feeling it yet. You're not feeling it yet, but I feel like Spirit is trying to soothe you and let you know that it is getting better, though. Life is going to be becoming more emotionally pleasant. So that's a really nice message in these cards. You're heading into calmer waters. And growth. For those of you who chose the clear stone, we have the Two of Coins, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So these are minor arcana, so not a huge deal today, but it might be different aspects of your day, different people in your day. So the Two of Coins is about balance. It's juggling something. You can be juggling sources of security. So this can be money, this can be work at home, this can be health and work. You're juggling sources of security. It can be security for two people in your life. So you're doing it. You're doing quite well. And with this infinity symbol, you tend to. It's sort of a sense of you are the eternal juggler, like you can do this. You can do this well. You do it. You make it look easy, even though there may be turbulence in the background. But there you are, doing what you do. And guess what? The efforts that you put in will pay off. That's the Three of Wands. I've put in efforts. It doesn't feel like it's coming quickly, because the three is not it's not stable. It's not the four yet, but it's growing. I'm hopeful. I'm looking to the future. Something positive is coming in as a result of my efforts. It's an investment. And the Knight of Swords can be you're halfway through in a plan, and you just keep on charging on forward with that plan, and it's really on your mind. You might have a day where you're quite focused on a goal or a plan, and you're just making great progress. It's wonderful to have those days of focus and those days where you feel like you're just very capable and you have hope that this will all pay off. And I feel like this is what this reading is about. Yes, so be encouraged. That's what I feel like that reading is about. For those of you who chose the green jade, we have the Hanged Man as your major arcana. We have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Three of Coins. So the Hanged Man is about, well, it's a choice, isn't it? It's sort of like I'm hanging out here. There's a delay in something. There's something that oh, I don't have all figured out, or maybe I don't have all the answers to. And I can choose to strain against that. I can choose to feel downright sacrificed. You know what I mean? I could choose to feel like, oh, I've got no power here. Or I can choose to know that all things will work out in the right time. And I can take this time and look at it from a different perspective. Maybe I meditate. Maybe I do this man's in a yoga pose. Maybe I do some yoga. Maybe I journal. Maybe I simply accept. This man has acceptance. Sometimes just saying, you know what, whatever it is that you're concerned about, it has my permission to take the time it takes. Spirit, show me what I can do. But when the answer is wait or let it play out, help me to accept that. It has my permission to be that way. I'm okay with it being that way. I accept reality is really what that can be. And then we can have so much hopefulness. And this man is enlightened. He's got the light around his head, and he is perfectly content. So the Knight of Cups is also some good news or a good offering. Sometimes it's a suitor. Sometimes it's somebody coming in and saying and admiring you. So that's lovely. It is a courier, sometimes with good feeling message to you. That can even be Spirit trying to bring that to you. And then we have the Three of Coins, which is a reassurance that you are building something good. The three doesn't feel really stable yet. It's dynamic. It's growing. That might be why you get the Hanged Man. You're trying to build greater security in one way or another. You're trying to build something. You have a goal here. And you may be doing it in consultation with others or in partnership with others. There may be others supporting your goal. But it really is heading in the right direction. It feels like a day of encouragement. It feels like you're going to get encouraging feedback today. That maybe you're encouraged to receive. Maybe Spirit is bringing you to this reading because right now you need to kind of come into some trust that things are working through, and then you can maybe receive some of the good messages. That could very well be. See the positive developments. This can be, for some of you, this can be about your work. And in fact, it's you who are making a good impression and are a good candidate, are a good, you're seen as an asset. And here your work is supported, maybe even admired. So for some of you, these are very positive about your work. Oh, but they're good cards. These are really good cards. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.